This is ABC 7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Bob, thank you. Ancient ice is melting and our oceans are rising. That much we know. What we don't know yet precisely is how much our seas will rise here on the Suncoast and when it will happen in our future. But fortunately, a younger generation is ready for the challenge as we continue our special series, Suncoast 2037. Ringling College of Art and Design students Kaylee Castle, Alyssa Concanon, and Ruzica Ivanovic are worried about the future, a future that will have to deal with sea level rise. Last month, they took part in a project called Rise and Run with Ringling Environmental Studies professor Tim Rummage. It showed beachgoers how much beach would be lost to rising seas.
We say it's going to be 6 to 10 inches, which is what we're predicting for 2030. People kind of go like this and look at it and say, oh, okay. But they don't really think about how that translates horizontally, how far in on the beach that new tide line is going to come.
It was rather depressing in the sense of the shock of what we would be losing and how quickly it really could happen.
They're hoping this ongoing project will give people a better understanding of what our future will look like with higher seas and tides.
The awareness is really important, and also conversation more than action at this point. Sometimes I feel like we rely much more on the proof than the actual cause and why things are happening. If we want to stick around and have nice lives, we should definitely think about it.
A National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration report reveals Florida has the most people and property at risk from sea level rise. NOAA maps show the areas most at risk in the future. Just 2 feet of sea level rise will have dramatic impacts here.
Generally speaking, with variations based on the elevation of Siesta and Lido, there will be no beaches, as we know beaches, by 2035, 2040.
David Houle is a futurist in residence at Ringling College who's trying to convince people sea level rise is inevitable.
A conversation on Gulf Coast Florida should be, what does a post-beach economy look like? Because if we don't start thinking about that, then it will come around and we won't know what to do. We've got great culture, we've got a great lifestyle. So how do we want to protect what we want if there's no beaches?
Our future generations are hopeful that conversation will begin soon.
It's a very defeatist topic, but it's something that needs to be communicated nowadays in order for us to find a solution.